Story in Colorado. On the way there, because we could not take glass, so we bought plastic. And we waited for another 40 minutes so Jim could find a plastic bottle of absolute. Sweet. And we went to Colorado. And it was a wonderful trip. First morning we were there, Greg Armstrong. There's Greg. First morning we were there, Greg Armstrong shoots a beautiful elk. Cow. It's a cow.
Cow.
Don't let it stay in the corner. Jim was thrilled because we are not skunked. All right. Next morning, Bob shoots Bob. Or
Bull.
You need to spank too, buddy.
As we go on, the trip progresses. Obviously, Greg and Bob have tagged out. Jim and I continued to hunt. The downside of this story was that we got the intel from Greg that the morning that Bob or Jim and I were out hunting, that Greg caught Bob bathing.
That's not a bird.
Yeah, and
Not a first.
It was in daylight. Okay.
Yeah.
But
oh, it can fuck off.
the thing is that Jim's patience and friendship.
Patience.
Patience.
Jim's patient?
Jim's patience.
You obviously weren't. It's a definition of the word.
Potato with a C.
Jim, the third day we were there, was it third day? Jim had a big deer come in. All we had was elk tags.
elk.
Elk tags. Jim had a big
mule deer.
He had a big mule deer come in and sit down. Big
Oh,
buck.
I heard this.
15 yards from him. And it sat there for hours.
Good thing it wasn't the elephant.
He didn't shoot it. He didn't shoot it.
Good.
He watched it and he loved it.
He watched and watched and watched. And I can, for you guys that have hunted with Jim, I can see Jim standing there next to this tree, wiping his nose.
Yeah, right. Wiping his nose. How the hell can he get a goddamn hunk of snot hanging out there?
But that happens to the best of us.
Especially
That's right, Craig.
Apparently, I'm not one of the best of us.
A couple of mine on the ground, but.
All right, I'm looking for. I'm fine. Whatever.
You are, Craig.
But every night we'd come back to camp, and we'd sit, and obviously, I haven't tagged out. Bob and Greg have tagged out, so they're responsible for making supper. So they
And
make supper.
finding good friends from Cedar Rapids.
Aside from some friends from Sea Rapids, so they make supper for us. We come back, we play a little cards, we burn up the propane.
Good story, Jim.
Jim would tell stories.
No. Seriously, man, you tell a story once in a while.
No!
Seriously. I know it's hard to believe.
Our story?
You can get him to tell one story a night, maybe. You gotta beg.
This so happens that we got hooked up with two guys from Oklahoma. They had absolutely no idea who we were.
Muslet.
Until the first night that we were there.
Cheese.
Because Believe it or not, we brought cheese.
5 pounds.
You
didn't pretend you were a cheesehead.
No, we didn't pretend at all.
It's food.
It's a
Pound cheese per person per day.
A wannabe cheesehead.
About the
Pretty close, Doc. It's pretty
the
close.
last night we're there. And Greg's tagged out, Bob's tagged out, and we've seen some other elk, and to say the least, for the one fellow from Oklahoma, he's the least bit frustrated. The other guy really doesn't care. Yeah, Iron Mike, he's a little frustrated. But we do our routine. We sit down, we eat our meal with, 4 pounds of cheese. And
Didn't poop for a week.
we're bunked in for the night.
Well, you wouldn't want to poop in it.
And everybody's bunked in. This other gentleman, he's a little slow on the take, and he's just a real likable fellow. And he goes, it's just one of the traditions that we've got. We've been there 4 or 5 nights now, and it's calming down. And Justin says, "Well, Jim, have you got any stories for us?" And Iron Mike, knowing for the last 3-4 nights how Jim's stories go, says, "Justin, tonight, no more stories." To which, what was Jim's response?
Oh, hell yeah.
"You should have been with me the night
Yes, we were. Hell yeah. I got
and we went into 2 hours."
You said it right there.
Oh, goddamn, yeah. Hell yeah.
To live half as long as Jim's story.
Yeah.